Alrighty there, guys. I hope this picks up the audio, but this is going to be the first ever online review of the Port Askaig 9-year aged in rum casks, and this is a US exclusive release. They also have a New Zealand exclusive release of this at a different proof point. But this is gonna come in at cask strength, 57.1% alcohol by volume. And Connor, how many bottles have been produced of this?
I think 600?
A little less, I think about 530 bottles of this.
That's pretty cool.
So this is likely to be Kalila whiskey, because Port Askaig, I believe... I know they're just a bottling company, but I think they're starting to distill their own spirits off of Isley in Scotland. And yeah, so why don't you give her a crack and give us a pour here?
Oh yeah, I've been waiting a long time for this.
And I do have a bottle of the same thing stored in my house back yonder, and we have another one of these available. Light. All right. We don't have our Glen cans, so we're using some nice brandy snifters. So, as you can see right there,
it smells fucking great.
It's a pretty golden color. So you'd think they probably didn't add any sort of color into this. Let's see. Non-chill filter, no added color. Yeah, we like that. All right, let's go nose it.
It's warm. That's smoky. I like it.
Yeah, so it's got the Islay peat in there for sure. It is aged in rum casks, so I'm curious to see what that does to the nose a little bit. These are not the best glasses for nosing, but we're working with what we got here. I'm getting it a little... There's a sweetness there, but I feel like it's not the same as like a sherry bomb. It's not like...
No, I agree.
It's not like sherry or port sweetness. It's like... But it's not as ashy as like a Lafroig or an Ardbeg.
It's a little fresher than that, I would say.
You know what this reminds me of? The nose reminds me of how Port Charlotte Islay barley tastes.
Okay.
I don't know if that makes sense.
I never got to try it, unfortunately.
That's really interesting. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. All right, so while he does that, I will kind of explain the first couple things I'm getting here.
What's up, Drew? Isn't he just like Adam? He is Connor, but isn't he just like Adam?
Yeah, so I think so far the rum casks on this, what I can tell from them, they add a little bit of sweetness to the backside of this. And make it less harsh, because again, it is cask strength. There's a little bit of heat kind of like right at the beginning of the mid palate, but it's not ridiculous for being, 57.1%, 114.2%. It's not that hot. Really flavorful and actually really well balanced out. Yeah. So a lot of times with these kind of peated whiskeys, it's really easy, just from what I've found in the past, to have peat and to have good, nice, punchy smoke, which I love, but to not have it, I guess, properly balanced out with the other components of the whiskey. And I think this is actually a really nicely balanced whiskey.
How we doing here?
Good. Well, I was just saying that this is like sometimes with peated whiskeys, I notice that the peat is, I love peat. I'm a big peat head, but the peat can be unbalanced. But I think the rum cask, it's not overpowering, but it's actually kind of coming out more the more it kind of opens up and burns off some of the alcohol. But I think it's balanced really well. The peat itself is balanced really well in it. I get honey. I get like barbecue.
Kind of get melon.
I get sweet melon, like a rock melon, like a
I don't know why
like a honeydew.
melon is the first fruit that came to mind.
Honeydew.
I might throw one of those tiny little ice cubes in here.
Yeah, honeydew wrapped in like charred bacon. It's good.
I like that. I like that a lot.
It's good. It's good. The rum, you can definitely taste the sweetness from the rum in there. I'm gonna put a little more in, and then I'll have Connor add an ice cube over here. Alright, I'm gonna add just one of these little mini ice cubes, pretty much the equivalent of like a big dropper of water. And let it burn in there. Oh,
Crazy that I just came across this.
So this is something that I have actually had a bottle of for a while now and never drank. I ordered it, I was curious about it, and then Connor messages me not too long ago and was like, "Is this the Port Askaig that you were talking about, aged in the rum casks?" And I thought there was no way, because again, there's only like 530 bottles that have ever been put out across the U.S. And this is a couple years old now, I'm pretty sure. And lo and behold,
And there were three. There were three bottles on the shelf. It wasn't just one.
someone else got lucky and found this. And
I
now there's
bought
left.
one. Somebody bought the other, and there's a third that I'm thinking about picking up if I like this enough.
So on the nose with the ice cube, I get some like custard, like some sort of.
Hi, Chip. Oh my
Mm.
goodness. Hello. Chip's. That's Chip. He's a big boy. He's a great day. He's Chip.
All right, the ice cube. There's a lot more baking spices, like more nutmeg.
Definitely get nutmeg. I don't have cinnamon.
No, nutmeg.
But nutmeg, yes, cinnamon, no.
Mm. Ooh. I get like a burnt sugar vanilla custard kind of note on it. And I'm guessing that's probably from the rum casks. Generally, from what I've gotten with rum aged scotches before, there's a sweetness that's kind of different to your sherry.
I'm peeing.
Generally
flan?
speaking, yeah.
Kind of feel like burnt flan.
Well, flans can kind of custardy,
Yeah.
eggy, yeah, for sure. So I think we're getting pretty similar notes on this. All right, on a scale of 100, what would you rate this out of your 100 scale?
A scale of 100? I don't know. I feel like, I'm probably gonna leave this out for like another 20 minutes and then return to it. As of right now,
Oh God, I inhaled it.
I don't know. Like 85.
Yeah, this is solid. I would go somewhere in the range of 82 to 87.
Yeah.
Somewhere in there. It's not the best Isley Scotch I've ever had.
I think it's
but it's very good. It's very drinkable. It's a nice expression of like peated Islay.
I definitely would not pay more than I paid for it.
No, it's worth.
I
it's
might get
great.
the other bottle, but I definitely would not. I got this for about $80.
Yeah, between
I feel like that's a fair price.
between 60 and $80, it's a really good bottle of whiskey. If you find it for over retail, which I'm sure this wouldn't be majorly price gouged anywhere, I'm sure there's better, more nuanced bottles that have been distilled at their respective spots, but very good if you could find it, and good if you can find it for the price. Basically, they're just getting probably really good Kalila whiskey that they're liking out of the barrels, and they have their own rum casks that they've gotten, aged them there, and then bottled them separately. So
It's got some punch to it.
yeah,
I like it.
yeah, it's good. Super,
There's
super
depth of flavor.
flavorful, really good, not thin at all. No bad flavors, no off notes. Cask strength, which is good. More bang for your buck. And anything else you want to say about it?
Yeah, it's a fun drink.
A fun drink. All right, well, this is your first ever online review of Port Askaig, 9-year, aged in rum casks, cask strength. And we hope you enjoyed. Leave some comments if you want us to do some more reviews, if you liked our style, if there's anything you'd rather us do next time. We're big whiskey lovers. My name's Skylar, that's Connor.
And if anybody else has a bottle of this out there, I cannot find another review of this anywhere.
Let us know what you think in
Please.
comparison to what we've done.
Please let us know, because we cannot find any information on it.
Yeah.
But, it's pretty cool.
All right. Till the next one. Cheers.